I heard some of y'all done blew y'all stimulus checks already. Boy, it's a sad day in the markets. Somebody said to me, bro, I let the homie trade my account and he was trading NAS 100. And he took my NAS 100 to negative $100 in my bank account. Factory. So this video right here is for y'all.
The Wealthy Empire Network.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jeremy Cash, live and direct with another valuable video for you. If you're wondering why I'm in the bedroom, it's because it's where the love go down. You feel me? No, I'm just playing. No, I'm in here because I just want to switch the scenery up. You know what I'm saying? I'm always doing the office outside, so let me switch it up a little bit. All right, but thank y'all for watching. Thank you guys for 70,000 subs. That's absolutely nuts. I just want to say thank you for that. If you're brand new watching this channel, make sure you always comment your Cash App, Bitcoin, PayPal, whatever you got below. When I make money from YouTube or Forex, I usually withdraw it, give it back to y'all as a thank you for just supporting the channel, things like that. You feel me? So today, y'all, it's gonna be a pretty long video. All right, it's gonna be longer than normal because somebody was like, yo, bro, during this time, we need like episodes. We need like a longer. I'm like, all right, bet, I got you. You feel me? So today's video, the first half of the video is gonna be strictly motivation, right? Just strictly motivational video. I'm gonna be motivational talking for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just getting y'all ready. Then the second part of the video is just gonna be a small mini training, just showing you, you know, different things in the marketing, how to look, what to look for, how to set up certain things like that. All right, so with that being said, before I get into the video, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification, y'all. I appreciate y'all again, man, and let's get into the video. You ever thought you was getting money and then realized that Jeff Bezos makes $3,182 every second?
What? He got money.
Yeah, he got that bag. It says here that he makes $11 million per hour, $275 million a day, and the man is worth $132 billion.
Oh my God.
Yep, I gotta step my game up. You know what I admire about Jeff Bezos? Is that he's now the richest man in the world. And Bill Gates is the second richest man in the world. But there was one time where Bill Gates was the first richest man in the world. You see, Bill Gates got his millions in 1985. Nobody was checking for Jeff Bezos. But Jeff was in the background working. He had a plan. He had a goal. And it's safe to say, he achieved it. The point I want to get across to you guys today is, it's not about how you start, but about how you finish. You see this Forex game? There may be a lot of people ahead of you. There may be a lot of people doing better than you, but there's still room for you to become the greatest Forex trader to ever live. But before you become the greatest Forex trader to ever live, you have to look at the greatest Forex trader to ever live, George Soros. Studies show that George Soros bet against the British pound and pocketed $1 billion and literally broke the bank. It's estimated now that his net worth is $8.3 billion, making him the richest Forex trader to have ever lived. What amazes me the most about this is that everybody starts at zero. Whether it was his parents, his grandparents, whether if it was Jeff Bezos' parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, somebody started at zero. No skills, no nothing. They worked hard, sleepless nights, they studied, they researched, and then they made a fortune. Which brings me to another great Forex trader, one of the greatest Forex traders of all time, Paul Jones. It's estimated that this man is now worth $4.5 billion and counting. The thing that gets me about a lot of Forex traders today, especially the ones that are new, is that you give up too easy. You're in it for 2 or 3 weeks, and if you're not making enough money, then you quit. But you went from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. You went through all of those years for free, right? You got all that schooling, but you mean to tell me you can't take that same amount of time and energy to learn a skill? Now, I'm not saying it's gonna take you 12 years, but what I'm saying is if you have that same mindset, you could live exactly like these pictures and these videos that I'm showing you. You see, I'm on my way. And the only way I'm getting to this point is because I didn't quit. There's a story of a woman that bought her own island just for women. You want to talk about getting this bag? Women, men, anybody can do it. Look at this island, guys. A freaking island. How do people get to this level in life? They never quit. They're very persistent. They're very consistent, and they think big. The only way you're gonna win in this Forex market or in life, period. 1, you keep God first. 2, you outwork everybody. 3, you think way bigger than your situation. 4, you have non-stop consistency. 5, you add value to as many people as you possibly can. Getting the riches of this world isn't as hard as you think. You just have to write it down, make it plain, and believe that you can do it. The same way you went to school all those years through all of those different grades and you graduated is the same way you have to treat Forex. Wealth and riches excite me. I don't love money, but I definitely love what money can do for me. The ultra rich excite me. The fact that someone can afford a $100 million house with 41,000 square feet excites me. Like how, bro? While you're worried about your 800 square foot apartment and your $1,200 rent payment, somebody out there is focusing on their $451,000 mortgage payment. Now, immediately you might think to yourself, now that's just doing way too much. And it may be true, but the fact that someone has enough money to afford it and still have money left over, that's the part that excites me. When you can have views like this, outdoor theaters like this with views like that, a garage that looks like that, an inside basketball court, a private pool inside the house that looks like this, an inside movie theater, a wine cellar, and insane views like this inside the house, and you mean to tell me that you're not about to go out and try to get this bag? Not just to get everything that you want, but to also inspire and help others get everything that they want. It's our time to become the best Forex traders in the world, the best hairstylists in the world, the best barbers in the world, the best truck drivers in the world. You're one idea away from being able to afford a $100 million house. Now, with that being said, let's get this bag. Yo, so I hope that inspired you to run it up, to study, to learn the markets, and to get it in, man. So right now, you know, we are on these charts. I'm looking at the AUD USD. All right. So first and foremost, first thing I do, y'all, is I find my support and resistance lines, as you know. So I might place a trade live just to see what we can do, right? So put it right here. You know, all these touching the same area. Easy. You know what I'm saying? I'll put that down there just for that small zone when it dipped down. All right. Then I find my places at the top, about right in here. All right. And I'm going to come on up here, place one here. Now, why did I place these lines up here? If you don't know, it's because the market touched 3 times in this area, touched twice in this area. So this is a pretty good zone. Now I see the market is headed down towards this area. All right. And so, you know, we just watch it. Now I could get into a sell, catch a few pips down, you know, but let's see what we want to do. Do we want to ride it down? We're going to wait. You know, we're going to wait. We're going to look at it. Sometimes if you get in, that retrace will kill you. You know, it's dropping. So sometimes you may miss, you know, a good trade, which would have been a great trade to get in to catch some pips. You see it started to retrace already. Let me zoom up on it. It's already starting to retrace. If I would have got in right then and there, I would have already been in drawdown. All right, but it's still working its way down, trying to push down here. So this would be a great take profit zone. As you can see, the market is headed down. Didn't get in. So what I would normally wait for on a position like this is I would probably just wait for it to bounce and then ride it back up, or you can catch a few pips on the way down. So it's completely up to you, but like, it's patience is the key whenever you trade Forex. All right, easy stuff. So the market starts to shoot down. This will be my buy zone to ride it back up to potentially this point. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could sell, ride it down. Now after this candle, you may end up getting a green candle for a little pushback. Usually if that happens, that's usually the best time to get in, because if you get in, let's say you get in now, let me show you, let me give you guys an example. Let's say you got in now, right? So if you got in right here at the end of this, it would just retrace, so you would already been losing money. But not only that, if the next candle formed and then the next candle started going up, you would really be losing money. Right, so sometimes I wait for the pullback and then I'll hop in, ride it the rest of the way down. All right, so as you can see, so let me give you an example of that. I'll go trend as well. But yeah, so this is what happens. All right, so the market may shoot down, the next candle form, it may come up here and respect this trend line, right, green, then it'll just continue down until it gets here, or sometimes it may just shoot all the way down to here. So it really just depends on a couple things. If there's news in the market or anything, you may get those major drops. All right, so we can see that the market has still been in the zone for a long time, broke out a little bit here. So if you wanted this to be another potential high zone, you could always put one there. Let's see. So it's hovering down. Trend strength is starting to come up a little more. So this is still a great selling opportunity. Still a great selling opportunity. As you can see, the market's still dropping. So that you could have definitely got in on the sale, wrote it down. And then if the market decides once it hits here, a lot of the times I don't like getting into trades late. Most of the time I like catching mine directly at resistance. So if I don't catch it here, sometimes I may hop in like for a good 10 pips or so on when it's already, the momentum is booming. But a lot of the times I usually try to enter at support or at resistance. So over here, if you would have entered on a buy right here when it rolls up, you would have bought, you would have caught a good, how many pips was this? At least a good 32 pips. You know what I mean? So as you can see, I told you it's heading down. It's heading down here. So we're gonna watch it and see what it does. Market is making its push. As you can see, if I would have got in here, I would have caught a good, that's about good 7-8 pips right there. So the market is still trying to push all the way down to here. If it does it again, I may go ahead and get in on the retracement, which I should have got in right there because it just retraced hard. But I think it's still wanting to push all the way down, so we'll wait and see what it does. Okay, so we don't have much time left on this candle. It's getting ready to change positions. So if it doesn't push all the way down here before the timer's up, then the next one I believe is gonna go ahead and push it. But since it's down there, which it looks like it's pushing, it's trying to now, so we're gonna wait on it. Yeah, there it is. There it is, baby. There it is. If you can hear my son in the background, he over there cooling. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna make my move here in just a second. I'm gonna actually place one buy here. This is just for the retracement of it. See what it does. That's how we catch, you know, good pips. Good pips. Show you something. Just wait on it. So I placed the early buy because I like this zone. When I ride it back up, it's gonna be lit. Waiting on the bounce, I'll place another buy down here. It's looking like the market wants to. So normally when this happens, when the market gets really low, this is usually the best time to get in. 100% downtrend. Not worried about that because I know the market's getting ready to turn around soon. That's why I placed a buy here, but I'm also going to place one down here. Like I said, we don't panic. We just let the chips fall where they may. Yep, look like that. We're just in profit just a little bit. It's trying. It's trying, y'all. Okay. There we go. Trying to push. He's trying to make a push. $4, $7. Okay. 8.50. 9, 10, 11. Okay. Easy. I'll take my 14 bucks. I'll take my $14.50. All right, y'all. So y'all saw that was a quick, easy scalp. That's a quick, easy scalping strategy. Now you probably thinking like, how in the heck did you know that was gonna do that? Well, normally if you are in the course, then you already know. But if not, it's very easy to catch the retracements of bigger candles. When the candle gets to a certain point, they form these wicks. Anytime they form these wicks, then you know the market is retracing, meaning it's going backwards. So if you let it get to its lowest point or its highest point, right, then you could easily, hit the opposite. So it was selling, hit the opposite on a buy, it retraced back, profit. All right. Another indication was that it was already headed towards my support line, which meaning it was going to hit this and bounce up anyway. So that's how you do it. I could have actually made more money on that. This is a cool little quick scalp, but these are just different things that you can do in the market. If let's say you're not a long-term trader, you're just looking for quick scalps. That's the easy strategy. Or you could have just waited, all the way until, so it may stop here and the next candle may touch down here and then bounce back up. But eventually, remember earlier when I told you here that if it stopped here, the next candle would end up going up to try to, retest this trend line and go back down. So it's just all, training your eyes to see it. But the first thing you always need to do is set up your support and resistance lines. All right. And that'll give you an indication always of what the market is doing. So even if the alligator is crossing, if you're inside of a zone like this, then you'll know exactly what to do. All right. So that's a quick lesson for you guys today. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully this video motivated you, inspired you to just go get this easy money. Forex is very simple. You just gotta, know exactly what to do. You gotta be patient. You gotta execute. And that's just what it is, guys. But other than that, y'all be blessed. Keep getting this money. Continue to practice. Continue to get better. And eventually, all your dreams and goals will be able to come to pass. Let's get it.